Hi everyone. Today we will get one interview question, that is difference between findElement and findElements methods in Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so let me tell you. Question is difference between findElement and findElements methods. Okay, so let me write here findElement and this is for findElements. Okay, so the first difference is findElement method used to get a single element from the web page. Okay, it will fetch the first element that is found with the given locator. So let me write the syntax first. To write findElement method, this is the syntax: driver dot findElement, and in the argument we pass the locator strategy. Let's suppose I am using XPath. Okay, and I'm searching some input tag, and in this I am passing I add the ID is equal to login. Okay, so this is the syntax to write findElement method, and similarly we can write the same for findElements. The only difference is method name is findElements. Okay, so all the other things are same in driver.findElement and findElements method. By writing the code, in this we have findElement method name, and in this we have findElements method name. Okay, so the first difference is driver.findElement method used to get the first element from the web page. Okay, so if on your web page you are having multiple elements, okay, with this locator. Okay, let's suppose I am using some login ID is same, right? Let's suppose I am using some common strategy. Let's suppose I am just using input tag. Okay, in this case, on your web page you can have multiple input parameters, right? Multiple text box. Okay, so in this case, if you are using findElement method, it will fetch the first input tag on your web page, and it will return it. Okay, so it will return only a single element, get the first element from the web page. Okay, and in the case of findElements, it will return you list of all elements. Okay, let's suppose you are searching you are searching this XPath. Okay, and performing findElements methods. Okay, in the case of findElements, it will return you list of all the elements. Okay, it will fetch all the elements. Let's suppose you are having 10 text boxes on your web page. Okay, so findElements will return all the elements. Okay, list of all elements. And the second answer is if you didn't find any element with this tag. Okay, if you didn't find any element with this particular locator strategy, it will throw no such element exception. Okay, if there is no element with the given locator. Okay, and in the case of findElements, it will not throw any error. Okay, if there is no element exist with this particular given locator, it will return empty list. Okay, so the return type of findElement method is, this can be another question, interview question. The return type of findElement method is webElement. Okay, the webElement is a class in WebDriver. Okay, and in the case of findElements, the return type is list of webElements. Okay, so these are the three differences between driver.findElement and findElements. These are two majorly used methods of Selenium WebDriver. Okay, Now let me show you practically how to use findElement and findElements. Okay, and I will show you the difference between these two methods from the code. Okay, let me launch Eclipse. So let me create one class here, new class, and I will name it as findDemo, findElements, and findElements. Okay, so we get one class here. Let me create one test case here. So I'm using testng to create a test case. Okay, so I'm creating one test here, demo, and so in this I'm just creating one driver to launch Chrome browser, and I'm creating one instance of Chrome driver. Okay, you know that to launch Chrome driver we need to set some system property for Chrome driver.exe. Okay, so I'm having Chrome driver.exe in my sources folder. Okay, so I will create one system dot set property. Okay, and here I will pass the driver dot chrome dot driver. Okay, and from here I will copy the path of this exe and copy this whole path. Okay, and close, and we'll paste it here. Okay, so now we are able to launch Chrome browser. Let me get to one website so I can launch stackoverflow.com. Okay, you can use any website here. Okay, so it will launch stackoverflow.com. Okay, now let me launch Firefox browser, and let me show you the website. Okay, Stack Overflow. So let me launch this website, and this is okay. So this is the default page of stackoverflow.com, and this is login button. Okay, so we will try to find the element using some common strategy. Okay, so let me click on this link and click on inspect element. So we will try to find elements with a tag. Okay, so have a look. We are having multiple elements with a tag. Okay, so let me show you. First of driver.findElement. Okay, have a look on this description of the findElement method. So it's saying find the first web element using the given method. Okay, this method is affected by the implicit wait times. Okay, and it will return only single element. So return type of this method is web element. Okay, so it will return only single element. And the second thing is parameters locating mechanism. Meaning is we pass the locator strategy and returns the first matching element of the current page. Okay, throws no such element exception. Okay, if we didn't get the element with the given locator, so it will throw no such element exception. Okay, so let me show you demo of findElement. First of all, let me search one ID. Okay, and so this is a link text. We can use a link text to click on this login button. Okay, and link text is login. Okay, and let me run the script. So right now we are passing the proper valid locator here, so it will launch the browser, and everything will be successful. Let me run this scenario and have a look. It's launching Chrome browser. It should not fail. Have a look. It got passed, right? Now let me change the locator here. I will change it to log. Okay, so in this case it will fail, and it will give us no such element exception. Let me show you. Let me show you. have a look. It's showing us no such element exception. Okay. Now if we use findElements method here, it will not throw us no such element exception. Let me change it to no findElements. Okay. Now I will run the scenario again. In this case, it will not throw any exception. Okay. It's launching Chrome browser. Opening Stack Overflow.com. Have a look. Task was passed. Okay. It's not throwing any exception. Even this log element doesn't exist on the page. Okay. Now how to use findElements method? List of web element. Okay. List of web elements. Now it's showing red color, meaning we need to import this in Java.util. Okay. This is a collection. So we have created one list of web elements. Okay. Now we will check that if element doesn't exist on the web page, it should return us empty list, and it will not throw no such element exception. Let me show you. So we will get the size of list is equal to list.size, and it should be 0. Okay. Let me print the size of list. The size of list is press here size. Okay, so let me run this program. In this case, we should get size 0 because this is an invalid locator. This is an invalid locator and it doesn't exist on the web page. Okay, let me run this program again, and so it's launching the Chrome browser. Have a look. It's printing here. Size of list is 0. Okay, and test case is pass. Okay, because we are using findElements here, and it will not throw any no such element exception. Okay, if we are using findElement here, okay, in that case it will throw us exception. Okay, now the thing is when should we use findElements method? Okay, let me show you. So in this case, let's suppose you have to call one scenario. Okay, you have one test case in which you have to check that all the links in your web page are working fine. Okay, means all are valid links. Okay, in that case you need to get all the links in your web page. Okay, so you can use like that list of web elements. Okay, and list is equal to driver dot find elements, and you will pass by dot tag name. So tag name is a anchor tag for links. Okay, so you will pass here a. Okay, so it will return you list of all the links in your web page. Okay, so you will get a list here. Now you can use some for loop to traverse the list and click on every element. Okay, so you can use like list dot for each. Okay, and so again element is web element. Okay, in this you can click on each link. Okay, now using this strategy you can perform click on every link on your web page. Okay, so this is the uses of findElements method in Selenium WebDriver. But if you have to click on some login button, enter email ID and enter a password, these are unique elements on your web page. Okay, in that case you should use the findElement method with some valid locator. Okay, so these are the main 3 differences between findElement and findElements methods. Get the first element from the web page, it will return you all the list of elements with that matching locator, and it will throw no such element exception if there is no element with the given locator. Okay, it will not throw any error or exception, it will just return empty list. Okay, and return type of findElement method is web element, and in the case of findElements it's list of web elements. Okay, that's the only difference between findElement and findElements methods in Selenium WebDriver. Okay. that's all for this question. Thank you so much.